There we are. How's everybody doing this morning? Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to all, and to all a great American morning. That's right. We are doing the show today. I got some special guests on. I got one coming on in just a second. I'm going to throw the intro on, and then you'll see our special guest for today. All right, guys. Y'all go and be right back. Be right back after this video.
Hey mama, it's been a while, but I think I finally see this life ain't about the thrills or the ways of society. I'm growing tired of all the things everybody says I should be. I just wanna be left alone to do whatever I please. Say hello, too afraid to face the facts of a life I didn't know. I like to think that over the years I've learned a thing or two. No longer just a scared little boy afraid of facing the truth. Woo! Woo! I still can't really say what it is I'm looking for, but I'm gladly left behind the way I was before.
Ho, ho, ho. Merry Christmas. Miguel told you there was a special guest today, and he'll be back soon enough. But Santa's here, smoking an angel share. Thank you to Melanie Cisco, who's also supposed to be on this morning, and Jacqueline and Joe, but I think they're all still asleep. Santa has to smoke out of his eye because there's no actual mouthpiece here. Oh, ho, ho. But don't worry, there'll be other people on very soon as well, guys. Great American morning to everybody out there. Daniel, Andy, Charlie, Cam, Timothy, Josh, Joseph, how you guys all doing this morning? Glad to have you all join here. This is not scary. No, this is Santa. This is what not terrifies children in the mornings, you know? You put this on, go in the morning. Who's behind me? Who is? Oh my God! Oh my God! It's a abominable snowman. It's a bumble. Get in there. Get out of here. Gavin, Merry Christmas, everyone. How's it going? Leslie, how you doing? Merry Christmas. Santa's got a. All right, that's not gonna work very much. Oh, it was me. I know I fooled you all. You've been bamboozled. You've been tricked. You've been smeckledorfed. But that's the only way I could do it. That's the damn thing doesn't have a mouth, all right? But Merry Christmas, everybody out there. It'll probably be a shorter show this morning, but I did want to say Merry Christmas, everyone. I hope you guys have a great Christmas day. I hope you all have a great time with your families or wherever you're at right now. I know there's still some people social distancing. I totally understand that. But just have a great day, guys. Have an awesome time. Again, I'm having the angel share. It's still Fuente Friday, damn it, all right? It's still part of the day. So I'm having myself an Opus X right now. Guys, what are you smoking for today? What is going on for Christmas?
Merry Christmas, baby.
Get out of here, Bumble. God dang. Children.
Hey, I'm Black Santa Claus.
Merry Christmas, Harry. How you doing? What do you call it, Josh? Eden, now want to sleep now. I totally understand that. And yes, it was me under it the entire time. I know. I tricked everybody out there. I fooled them. Didn't even remove my sweatshirt. And then there was Black Santa behind me. Or as I like to call him, Blanta. One of my favorite Santas of all time. Oh, hey, Mel, how are you doing this morning?
I'm excellent, although I'm freezing my butt off, and my nose is red like Rudolph. Like, it's not usually like that.
What do you call it? It's adorable. What are you talking about? Oh, real quick. Leo says Merry Christmas and all to me and all the family. I'm smoking a Pariah Noir this morning. Awesome. Also, we smoking his first Gurkha. Thanks to Doug. That's great, man. You should give it a fair shake. Again, we've been over this a million times on the show, but sometimes Gurkha gets a really bad rap. But you know what? As long as you enjoy it, that's what I'm happy about. As long as you enjoy the cigar.
It may have a bad rap, but it's got a huge fan club.
There are some like diehard fans, like Raiders fans, but they're probably not going to stab you as easy as a Raider fan will. Yeah, be careful with those guys. I mean, they're passionate. I'll say passionate.
Well, we say do it with passion, but not that much.
You got to go to Oakland when they were playing there. Now in Vegas, but man, they are some rowdy bunch. A teacher of mine when I was in high school was a cheesehead for the Packers, whatever that thing they wear, the cheese triangle or something. And they someone literally spit at him because he was in the wrong area of the stadium.
Wow.
For a Packers Raiders game. Hey, Harry says Merry Christmas to Mel. So does Josh. And
hi Harry. Yeah. I can't believe I haven't seen you in a while either. This is great. Everybody's here. Merry Christmas. Oh, you got an angel share? That's awesome.
Nice. I like it. That's what I'm smoking right now too.
Are you? I got even I got a one up the angel share. Is that the one I gave you?
It is. I've been saving it for a special occasion.
Oh, I'm so happy. Oh, you just made my day. I love it.
I'm happy too. I'm loving it. Oh, it's perfect. It's one of my favorite cigars. It really is great.
Yay.
Charlie, Black Santa does not get a spinoff. He is going to go do homework. He is not a TV show person. If you didn't see Mel, I think you missed it right before. My little brother runs out here in his full Santa outfit, screaming that he is in fact Black Santa. So, I mean, technically he's not wrong, but nonetheless. See, and Leslie's right. Yeah, not rowdy, passionate fans for the Raiders, 100%. 100%. Alex, Merry Christmas. Jeff, Merry Christmas. How's it going? We have a couple of people that will be joining us in just a little bit. But for right now, Mel, how is your Christmas starting off? I know it's 11 o'clock your time right now, so you got a little more Christmas under your belt?
No. Let's see. I woke up about 9:30, I guess. I was like, I got about 9:30. I woke up at 7:30 like I usually do, but then I was like, the cigar lounge is closed. So let me sleep a little bit longer. So then mom calls, and so 10 turned into 10:15, and then 10:30, and then I was like, okay, I really have to get on my Instagram live show because that's what I do, and I give away prizes. I do the raffle on Friday, so it's like a big deal to get on Friday.
Yeah.
And I was just like, 10:45, and then I see you, and I was like, oh, gotta go, bye guys.
Oh, well, I'm glad you did. I'm glad to see you here. But nonetheless, That's awesome that you still did a giveaway on Christmas, on Friday, keeping that tradition alive. I love it. Excellent work, Melanie. I love it.
I try. I mean, it's going to get better, but this is definitely a little bit winging it.
Yeah, no, it's a right step. It's a good thing. The
delivery is there.
Yes. And let's see. Perfect day for an angel share, says Harry. Absolutely. Charlie says, "Are Raiders fan born already on parole?" That's terrible, sir. Oh my God. And it's Eric. Eric, the Las Vegas now. Eric is smoking on Oliva Serie V Milanio. Excellent choice. And looks like I just missed it. Alex smoking a Mr. Red Scala. Excellent choice. Excellent choice. And you haven't tried the Lancero too yet. The Mr. Red Lancero is freaking phenomenal. And we got another guest on for this morning. David, give me a thumbs up whenever you're ready to come on, sir. Can you hear me? David, can you hear me? Oh, I don't think he has a screen. I'll just bring him on.
There you go.
Hey, brother, can you hear me?
David, what's up?
There we go. Hey, how's it going?
I can't hear a thing.
Oh, dang it.
Why is that?
Like the grid chat.
I know.
There we go.
There we go.
I can hear it.
There you go. I can hear you guys now.
Nice.
I'm digging it. You look like you just got out of bed, like not in a bad way, in a good way. Like you just got your pajamas on.
Oh, Mel, you missed something in the beginning of the show. Then I'm gonna turn my camera off real quick, and I'll be right back. Like just 1 second.
No, I've
Oh,
been
no.
pretty much up all night. So my family, I kind of begged for this for years, but my family kind of decided to let me do the cooking this year. So I've been up all night.
That's wild. Oh my god, what is that? It's that is it a pillow? Is it a pillow? Like I feel like that should be a
Looks like a
topple
Santa
or something.
A pillow? This is the Santa. What are you talking about? I'm Santa.
It's so fluffy.
Oh, it's a little face mask.
Oh my god, it's hilarious. It's smoke coming out his eye. Okay, so you
I
can take a hit. Can you take? Can you take a puff through the eye? Is that where you put the cigar?
I have to. There's no mouth hole. It's like, yeah,
I
it
want
just
to
is what
see.
it is.
Oh my god, you're cracking me up this morning. Or maybe it's the mimosa spook. Oh wait, but I forgot the orange juice.
Aw.
Oh my god, this is so much fun.
All right.
This is wild.
All right, I gotta take this off. I can't see any comments or you guys, so I gotta take that off. Sorry. Yeah, glad to have you on though, brother. Merry Christmas.
You too, man. How's y'all's Christmas been so far?
It's been. I literally woke up a couple minutes before the show because I was up until 5 finishing Christmas stuff, and I hung pictures on the wall for the family. Like I took portraits for the
Aw.
kids.
Aw.
And yeah, I was like, nah, I'm going to sleep. I'm gonna wake up on time, no problem. And then I get your text, and I'm like, oh my god, I'm gonna be late this morning, Jesus. So I hurried up, got everything ready, found a Santa head to come do this little gag. But man, oh man, it's good to be back.
Yeah, right. Isn't it the best part? It's like you're doing these shows and it's like you get all the preparation going and you're just like, oh, and then finally when you're sitting down on camera, you're like this is the easy part. Because
A little bit, yeah.
if people were nervous about talking on camera, it's like, please, it's the nervousness comes whenever you're like just trying to set it up.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I definitely agree with that.
Yeah, when I was younger, every year for Christmas we did a theater, and it was always we did. It's called the Singing Christmas Tree at our church.
Oh, nice.
Cool.
It was always, me being nervous was before we actually did the play, but once we were on stage, everything was fine. As long as we memorized everything was good.
Yeah. Everything's good.
Totally, I know. I totally get that feeling. Yeah.
That's so funny. Yeah,
But
that's a Christmas play though is a lot more difficult than just being,
Oh, yeah,
yapping on a
100%.
live show.
Yeah. Like if I do badly, no one's gonna boo me on here. They can't. They physically can't boo me on here. So
I mean, on college it's good.
One year,
right now, yeah.
one year they were supposed to be. It was Christmas, and there was this kid, I guess, who had learned to play the piano, and he was playing the piece or whatever for the whole church, and he just didn't do it. He like froze. And I was also learning piano, and my dad, like, they were just like, oh, he's frozen, blah, blah, blah. And my dad, or somebody mentioned, would anybody else like to come up and play? And I was like, because I just knew it. It was like a Christmas song. It was like not a big deal to me. So I was like, yes. And my dad was like, he tells that story every year. I mean, I'm like, yeah, stop telling the story about me going up. I'm like, I can't. That is so not something that I would do either. I'm like, that's so funny.
That's a good story, though. I like that. And
Yeah.
Gavin, I want to make sure to say Merry Christmas. I don't know if I got you earlier, brother. Along with Frankie, say Merry Chrysler, which is an inside
Chrysler.
joke. It doesn't play on here. And Happy Honda Days from Charlie, of course.
Happy Honda Days. This is great.
Oh
You guys
my
are
god!
hilarious.
Someone has to think of a Ford commercial for me for Christmas. I can't. I got nothing. I've got nothing.
Huh.
Your affordability to have me. I don't know. That
Close
kind of
enough.
sounds like some awful woman on Christmas,
That's what they call a trophy wife, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No. The trophy wives don't ask for anything. That's the man's. That's the man's insecurity.
I like where I gotta take some notes on this.
Yeah.
Right?
Now, yep. Now, then you had, but there's the wife who is just, and then she usually goes for the. I figure that the stronger wife usually goes for the weaker man. Just hands over the wallet.
Might have to watch out for that.
I don't know. I'm just kidding. But
I think they broke the mold with my wife. You know, she's a sweetheart. Right now, I've been busy all night. That's what
I haven't met her.
She's right now. That's what I was saying. Right now, I'm on here. I told her I was going to be on here. She said, and she asked me. She's like, "Did you wrap your parents or in your sister's gifts?" I said no. She's like, "All right, I'll go ahead and do it for you."
Oh,
That's a great,
awesome.
great wife.
She knows I was up all night taking care of the brisket.
Yeah, no, that's
Nice.
awesome. That's a
Okay.
team. That's how you win a team.
That's the third brisket I've heard of for this Christmas. That's from you're in Texas, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Texas all the way here to the West Coast because my buddy's making a brisket at his home, and I'm pretty sure someone up north is as well. It might be like Oregon. I want to say Oregon or right inside in California. So I don't remember where it's at. There's a lot of brisket this year.
Well,
I
I
remember
gotta.
growing up as a kid, we were gonna cook a fancy dinner, and then my mom was like, last minute, tired of us kids, so like we're just getting Chinese, all right? We're just getting Chinese. And I loved it. It became a Christmas tradition to have Chinese food on Christmas, which is it's not what you do. We're supposed to make tamales, and we've never made tamales.
Oh, I wanted to. Why not? You are a bad Mexican.
It's true. We have tamales this year. Like we bought them. We're just like, nah. We just go to our local source. She's a wonderful lady. She needs some money around this time too, so we just bought some. So they're on the menu.
That's one thing I've always wanted to do. Make tamales for Christmas or Thanksgiving. I mean, since I'm in Texas and I work in a restaurant, I'm always gifted tamales around the time. But I kind of want to try to put my hands in it and make it. But no, so I've been barbecuing, since I was a kid. But I recently started smoking meat, and during COVID this year, I've been I got bored, so I did brisket one day, and I was like, I'm gonna send some home to my dad because he likes barbecue,
Nice.
So I was like, I'm gonna go and send it to him. So I go ahead and slice it up on my deli slicer. I go ahead and
Wow, you like.
I mean, I'm at Home Depot. And I go ahead and give him 2 packs of the brisket. He calls me like not even 30 minutes after I see him. He's like, "You cooked this?" I said, "Yeah." He's like, "You didn't buy it?" I was like, "Dad, it's COVID. Everywhere's closed. No, I didn't buy it." He's like, "It's really, really good. I didn't think you could make brisket this good." I was like, thanks for the confidence boost. I've been working with you for 10 years in a restaurant. Never thought you cooked this good.
You didn't mess this up, are you sure? Oh dang. But I guess as long as he enjoyed it, right? Though that's a win.
He loves it this year because of COVID. Since I was so bored and we were out of work, I made a lot of stuff and I sent him over to him. He's like, and every time, did you make this? He hates salmon. He hates salmon, and I made him. I made salmon for my family because my sisters and my mom love salmon. He's like, and he calls me. He's like, "You couldn't have given me chicken or anything like that." Like, I was thinking about Mom, and then you got your brisket. I threw in some beef ribs in there for you. And then I was like, "But do me a favor. I want you to try it." So he tries it, calls me later. He's like, "Oh my God, that was amazing." My mom calls me up 2 days later. She's like, "Don't send food here again." I said, "Why?" Why not? He's like, "Your dad ate all of our salmon."
Ah.
Oh, that's great. Hey, before I forget, a little inside note: #smoked brisket is trending.
Ooh.
There you
It's
go.
good to know.
Fancy. I like it. What do you call it?
I keep wanting
Let's
to
see,
use
we
it, but
got
I've got no
comments
meat in
here.
my pictures.
Oh, well, yeah, got to stay up on those trends. Got to stay up on them. I get it.
So since you brought up brisket, funny thing is, my family, they like brisket, but they don't like fatty foods. They really don't. So they're like, can you make the brisket without the fat? And
Oh
I'm
God.
like, I'm sitting there. I'm like, yeah, I can do it. So the way I did, because I did this one time for my friend, for his daughter's what's it called baby shower.
Oh, nice.
What I did was I trimmed off all like about 60% of the fat, the majority of it. Essentially, if it was firm, I cut it off. If it shaked, I kept it on. So I went ahead and cut off about 60% of the fat on there. I went ahead and just I grinded it up in a blender. I blended it, and then I went ahead and while I was smoking the meat, I just put it on top of the meat.
Interesting.
So
Nice.
what happened was when that fat was actually rendering, it still went in the meat, but I could scrape it off at the end, so it's still technically healthy.
Oh my
you
gosh.
won't have that fatty taste or texture to it.
Nice.
Yeah.
I like that. I like that a lot.
But it's still
Yeah,
in
and
there.
What do you call it?
Is
Yeah,
that-
and we got
is that what
Frankie here with tri-tip better than brisket. I've always been a tri-tip guy, but that's because we're in California. Tri-tips everywhere. And Charlie says Oreo churros. You sent me a picture of that, brother, and it was the weirdest thing I've ever seen. But I want to try and make one now.
Yeah,
Frankie says tri-tip too.
I mean, honestly, the way I see it is, it's the person cooking. It's not the meat.
What was that? One more time.
I said it's who's cooking it. It's not the meat that's better.
I like
don't
that.
know.
Yeah.
It
I
is,
went-
but I feel like there is premium meat. It's just better.
Let me put it to you this way too. I went to a barbecue competition for my first time last year in October, and these guys, they're generation smokers. They're generations. They've been going to these competitions. All the guys from the hill country, towards San Antonio, Texas, Austin, Texas. I'm competing with all these people who've been doing it for 40, 50, 60 years. Well, I go ahead and I slice up after I give my meat to the judge. I slice up the meat. I go ahead and give it to everybody. They said, "What kind of meat did you use? Wagyu?" I was like, "No, I use commodity." They said, "Are you serious?" So it's mostly whoever's cooking it, if they understand the chemistry of the temperature. So, example, I like when I'm smoking meat, I'm low and slow. I started my brisket about 4:00 yesterday. I kept it about 180 degrees on average. And I won't be done with it till about 2 or 3 o'clock this afternoon.
Nice.
So I'm aiming for 22 hours. And these are like 2 7-pound briskets.
I like it. I like it a lot.
That's great. 82 hours. A
So,
lot.
anyways, what are we all smoking?
Oh, well, I have a rare pink.
Oh, how is it?
It's really good. I actually don't even want to finish it yet because I wanted to make a reel with it. So I'm like, ooh. But
Just go slow.
I know I only have 2 right now. I'm planning to get 2 more. But this just was a fluke. Yesterday I had a guy come in, and he's a friend. He follows me, but he just comes in randomly. But he's actually been like going around to all of the different cigar lounges, like buying up what they have in Opus. And so he happened to just pick up 2 of these from the downtown place in Naples. I think it's called Marshall's something. Marshall's something. I don't know. But anyways, if you guys call them, and he probably would send you 2 of these. But I was like, I was like, oh my God, you have 2 rare pinks. And he was like, yeah. And he's like, here. He's like, I didn't even ask for one, but he was like, here, do you want one? Like it's something else. So it's like, really? But then he brought me 2, and I was like, what? I was like, yes. And also then I decided to smoke one on my show and then give one in the raffle. So
Nice.
yeah,
Very
so it's the 858 this week plus this. Merry Christmas. But I figured
Great win.
I know I feel like I should go on one more time and give people a chance to buy a badge because it's like not that much this week. We were kind of, I didn't really promote it a lot. I want to come up with different, actually we worked on a different tier program so that I don't have to, it's like you can get something for every time you buy a badge. So like you get a sticker every time you buy a badge, or you get a, I'm going to make something very, very, very fun, but it's kind of like the bobblehead, but I don't want to say it yet until it just comes out. So if you could think of like how ridiculous the bobblehead idea was, like this is ridiculous too. So it's gonna be fun.
I like ridiculous. All right, I do. Virgil, Merry Christmas, brother. Doug, Merry Christmas. Martin, Merry Christmas. Thank you guys for joining us. Harry, still trying to get a hold of one of those pinks. Yes. Oh, okay. I guess I have to wrap up pretty soon. I'll be done in just a minute.
Is that the abominable snowman?
That is a bumble back there. Yes.
Oh, I thought it was the abominable. You know what? That's
It's the same thing from what is it? The claymation
Rudolph.
ones.
Yeah, the Rudolph the Red Nose. That's oh man, that's such a classic for our generation. Oh, I love it.
Because I guess I have to cut it short because those kids are itching to get presents opened, and they will start hitting me if I don't. So, thank you so much for joining me this morning, guys. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. Merry Christmas. Have a safe and wonderful Christmas, guys. And I will see you Monday. Mel, I'll see you Monday.
Yes, sir. Absolutely. I'll be
Monday
there.
it is. All right. I love it. I love it. I love it. David, thank you, brother, for joining me. Got to have you on more in the new year, man.
Yeah, thank you for having me, man. It's hard because whenever your show comes on, I'm at work.
Yeah. It's those times. Got to figure them out.
Yeah, but let me know.
Oh, for sure. All right, everybody. Y'all have a great day. Have a great
Merry
American
Christmas,
morning.
Merry Christmas.
Bye, everybody.